Done.
Okay. Hi everybody, today we're here to present article legal assignment contemporary issues in accounting, and our topic is on green banking, as we'll give some introduction on that topic, and institutional and corporate governance perspective to target individuals and institution in the banking industry, like in green banking. According to the topic, we have to speak on the banks in Bangladesh, and we are relying right now on the different kind of data, which one collected from 2007 to 2014, and from Compass-Trade global database to collect accounting and Reuters share market data as well. And right in the next slide, the issuance of the green banking regulatory guidance by the Central Bank of Bangladesh, which closes the practices associated with the green banking, and some financial institutions with a larger boards and higher level of institutional ownership. And that's all practices and characters which want disclosure of green banking. And right in the next slide, about the title of the assessment, which one's so informative and reflects objectives and examine some variables which one is talking about the whole assignment title. So right now I would like to call Kiran to give you some more explanation about the assignment. Thank you very much.
Hi everybody. This slide is about assessment of the abstract. There is clear abstract which summarizes the contents of the research paper. This paper is sufficient. This is not too much lengthy. Abstract covers the aim of the paper and the findings obtained and conclusion and implication of their findings. This abstract mentions the methodology used in the study and how sample data was collected. Assessment of the introduction section. The section after the abstract appear to provide reader and essential introductory remarks. The introduction is very clear about the paper that identifies the research problem as the association between green banking and ecological degradation and sustainable banking practices. Introduction mentions the objective of the study and elaborate on how authors plan to achieve their objectives. Thanks. Next, Richi.
Hello everybody, so I will discuss about the assessment of the literature review and the hypothesis. As you can see that there are few points of the literature review and the hypothesis. So there are like the few points in the mentions. As you can see that there is a use of mixtures of recent and the past scholarship works, and in this slide the literature is reviewed thoroughly, and there are like a clearly connect synthesis and evaluate the research works, and there are number of studies which have been studied on this particular topic, which is like clearly sufficient and clearly mentioned about this particular topic. So there are like the few of the study design on these assessments. As you can see that study design is clearly outlined in the paper, and study design is appropriate for the research paper, and the study design allow the scholars to include data from long periods, like there is a timing. As you can see that this is from 2007 to until 2014, and it is not possible to identify whether the data is used in this study design or not. That is valid or
accounting industry and provide a theoretical framework. And the next is the assessment of the conclusion. The conclusion is very crystal clear and expressive. We put on the summary here, like it provides a small or brief summary of the objective of the study and findings obtained. So the conclusion is based on the subsequent discussion, and a few limitations of the study is there on the conclusion, and which also explain the easier or for any of the researchers replicating their studies to be the cautious about the challenges, and they find measures to deal with them and whenever they occur the problems with their assignments. And the last is conclusion. So I hope we just raised the argument or the questions by the author, and we try to answer all the questions which were raised by the author. So this article which we made is motivate regulates in the accounting and some similar context to introduce the formal institution guidelines that encourage enterprises or any of the banking institution to use all appropriate promoting green banking. So I hope we all four gives you the all appropriate answers of your questions, and thank you. Good luck.